Good morning. My name is David Angueira, and today I want to speak with you about the potential liability of condominium owners. And this becomes particularly relevant today because of the building collapse down in Florida. There are many condominium owners all over this country, and every state has different laws dealing with the potential responsibility and liability of condominium owners. And many condominiums are actually managed by a condominium trust, board of directors or trustees, which are people that are elected and or designated by the condominium owners to represent them in meetings and to determine what, if anything, needs to be done with the building or the condominium to make sure that it's safe, to make sure that maintenance is done, and overall general maintenance and operation of the building. But what many condominium owners don't know is that if you are a condominium owner in a building that has many condominiums within it, like the one in Florida, then there are potential liabilities that you have as a condominium owner in terms of dangerous conditions that could result in injuries to people that come into that building. So let me give you an example. This is a hypothetical. So you have a building with 50 condominiums, and I own a condominium in that building, and I receive some notification from some source, government official or an inspector, or I'm having work done on my condominium itself. And I received notice that there's something dangerous about either the building or my condominium itself. Now, without getting too technical, usually things outside your condominium unit are the responsibility of the entire condominium trust, not your individual responsibility. Things inside your condominium are your direct responsibility. So what's the responsibility of a condominium owner if he or she finds out or is notified that the building has some kind of unsafe condition? There's a crack in the concrete. There's something about the garage. There's an unsafe garage. There have been violent crimes in the garage. Well, you need to be aware that if something happens in terms of that dangerous condition resulting in injury to a person in that building, like what happened in Florida, then you may be held personally responsible for those injuries if you knew about that dangerous condition and didn't take reasonable steps to see if anything can be done to fix it. So the question then becomes, what are the reasonable steps? Well, we don't know what happened in Florida, but we do know that there was some information shared among the condominium owners about the massive costs that would be incurred to fix these problems. And finances is always an issue for everyone. There appears to be an issue that the expenses were so great that some people may have decided not to spend that money to fix these problems. Now, in fairness to everyone, no one ever expected a building to collapse in this country. We expect that in third world countries where safety standards are much less than ours. But this is an eye-opener for us. For every condominium owner, every condominium unit, trustees, board of directors, whatever you want to call them, when you see an unsafe condition, something has to be done about it. You have to report it if you see it. You have to determine whether or not it needs to be fixed because it's unsafe. And if it's unsafe and it's costly, you can't just ignore the unsafe condition because it's too expensive, because things can be done over time to fix those problems. Many condominiums can actually take out loans as a whole, and the condominium owners can pay over time to make those repairs. So the thing is that you can't just avoid these problems and stick your head in the sand and say, well, it's too expensive, I don't want to fix it, because this is an eye-opener. These are the things that will continue to happen, like happened in Florida. So if you see an unsafe condition and you're a condominium owner, then you need to take responsibility and make sure those things get fixed. And that will help prevent accidents, prevent injury, and prevent you from suffering from some financial liability if somebody gets hurt. If you have any questions about any of this, call us at Sports and Sports. We'll be happy to help you with these issues and explain the laws that may apply to you. Thank you for listening.